The following program contains scenes and language of a frank and explicit nature. Viewer discretion is advised.
In 5, 4, 3, 2, live now.
This is Bobby Lashley. You're listening to Trash Talking Radio, 7 to 10 every Tuesday night.
And during the few moments that we have left, we wanted to talk right down to earth in a language that everybody here can easily understand.
Tuesday night from 7 to 10, if you don't listen to Trash Talking Radio on TrashTalkingRadio.com, you will feel the wrath and the fury. This is Roger Strong. You're listening to TrashTalkingRadio.com from 7 to 10 Tuesday night. Okay, أيوة سميرك مدستاني أنا مع تراش توكينج راديو يوم الثلاث الساعة 7 للساعة 10 كل يوم ثلاث TrashTalkingRadio.com. Hey, this is Maddie Neidhart coming at you from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, and you're listening to TrashTalkingRadio.com every Tuesday from 7 to 10.
This is the Vital Idol, and you're listening to Trash Talking Radio every Tuesday from 7 to 10 on TrashTalkingRadio.com. Remember this, Vital Idol tells you it's got to be true. And when it's on the internet, it's got to be real. It's Trash Talking Radio every Tuesday from 7 to 10. I am Papa Bob, the king of swing, the international rock star, way above par, the host with the most, Mr. Tuesday Night, the Vital Idol. Classic like trash. Thank you very much.
This is the Latina sensation Mercedes Martinez talking to you at My Papi Chulo, my Trash Talking Radio, Tuesdays from 7 to 10. Mwah. Have a good one, ladies.
Yo, this is New Jack, and you listen to Trash Talk Radio every Tuesday from 7 to 10. If you ain't listening to it, you ain't real. If you ain't real, you're the bitch. This is from the original case, OG style, baby. I do it like I want to do it, the way I want to do it, when I want to do it, believe me. Hey, this is Chris Jericho, the sexy beast of the WWE. I'm the lead singer of Fozzy. And you're listening to Trash Talking Radio every Tuesday night from 7 to 10 p.m. and also available on the World Wide Web at www.trashtalkingradio.com. Don't miss it, ass clown.
Welcome to the Trash Talking Radio show. Please take a seat and help yourself to the snacks and beverages. The show will begin in just a few seconds. Are you ready? Are you seated? Please welcome your host. He is the singer/songwriter of the Uncle Sam Band. He is the host with the most, Mr. Tuesday Night. Every woman's fantasy. He is the manager of champions, singer of songs, an actor without a script, lover of life. He is a Tesla driving, song singing, talk show hosting, son of a gun. Please welcome the Vital Idol, classy, Mike Trash. Hey, do I get paid for this?
Well, I guess not. Alrighty, how's everyone doing? It's Trash Talking Radio. It's Tuesday night, and I'm back. The lighting, though, doesn't seem like it didn't look that bad before. Oh, I see. This is the stand. Okay, so what's that? Okay, so what is that there? Maybe my bottle's in the way. It's a microphone? Ah, the microphone's in the way. Yeah, and what do we got over here? It was all looked real good a while ago. Let's see if we can make this better. All right, there we go. Well, that's not really better, but it'll do. All right. So anyway, time to get the show started, as they say in Hollywood. Or let's get the show started. All right. Let's see. All right, just making sure I haven't forgotten everything. Everything seems to be working. Actually, I probably should listen to make sure it sounds okay, because you know how things are. They look good on my side, and then they sound horrible on their side. So let's see. I'm going to take a look. Let's see. Let's take a look at this and let me hear how this sounds.
Side, and then they sound horrible on their side. So let's see. I'm going to take a look.
Yep, it sounds all right. Sounds like I can deal with that. All right, everything sounds good. Everything's working. That's got to be a first. So here we are, Tuesday night, and I'm glad that it's Tuesday night. It's been a long week. Had a doctor's appointment last week, and the doctor said, looks like I'm going to live, fortunately. And let me get this back up to what I was watching. Okay, here we go. You're not going to let me go. Okay. All right. Let's get this thing rolling. Tonight, we got a lot of stuff to talk about, so I'm just going to go ahead and start out with our unfortunate loss of someone this week. And someone who I actually like him as far as the stuff that he's been doing in the past couple years, and it is George Segal. George Segal ended up passing away this past week at 87. Whew. That's really amazing that humans can live to be 87. I never would have imagined it. I mean, my mother is 80, so I guess she's headed in that direction. My grandmother died at 84, but my dad died at 50, and all of his brothers and sisters died around 50, between 46 and 50, and then his one brother made it to 69. So I'm just hoping that I can see the other side of 69 or 70, or I want to hope to, that's my goal. I'm going to make it till 70. Anyway, so the Goldberg star, George Segal, he played the grandfather. He says here, George Segal, the banjo player turned actor, nominated for Oscars for the 1966 Who's Afraid of Virginia Woolf, and worked into his late 80s in the ABC sitcom The Goldbergs, died Tuesday in Santa Rosa. I got the notification he died on last Tuesday when we were going off the air, and so it was kind of sad because I really liked his character on there. I actually would like to play that character. I like the fact that he's the old grizzled grandfather, and I thought he had a great role there. But anyway, the family's devastated to announce this morning George Segal passed away due to complications from bypass surgery. So, yeah, bypass surgery. George Segal was best known as a comic actor, becoming one of screen's biggest stars in the 70s when lighthearted adult comedies thrived. But his most famous role was in Who's Afraid of Virginia Woolf. You know, I thought, I'm a moviegoer. I see a lot of movies. And he's been in a lot of movies, but I don't think I've ever seen any of his movies. So, really sad about that. To younger audiences, he was better known for playing magazine publisher Jack Gallo in running NBC series Just Shoot Me from 97 to 2003, and as grandfather Albert Pops Solomon on the Goldbergs since 2013. So, I did look up his Wikipedia to see if I knew any of the things that he was in. And sadly, I didn't. The Young Doctors, I did see The Young Doctor. That was a movie, right? No, it must not. Yeah, that's Young Doctors. I think I saw that movie, but I didn't think it was that old. I don't remember that movie being that old. Longest Day, Act 1, Invitation to a Gunfighter, The New Interns, King Rat, Ship of Fools, Lost Command, Who's Afraid of Virginia Woolf. These are all in the 60s, and since I was too young to really enjoy movies, I didn't really enjoy any of those. But anyway, when I keep looking through these movies, I didn't see. Oh wait, Fun with Dick and Jane. I may have seen. I'm looking at these, and I don't believe that I have seen any of these movies. Just looking at it here, I really don't think I have. Which is really odd, because as many movies as I've seen, I would have thought that I would have seen one of his movies, at least one. But he was a stage actor. He was a professional banjo player. He has 3 albums out. So, he's a musician and an actor, much like myself, except he was good at what he does. Looking at television, yeah, the only thing I knew him from, just looking here to be sure, is Tracy Takes On. I probably saw that a couple times. And the Larry Sanders shows, I think I've seen one or two. I've seen them occasionally. Linda McCartney Show, Boston Legal, Scooby-Doo. I may have seen that. The Goldbergs, and The Simpsons. He was on The Simpsons. His 3 albums are The Yama Man in 67, A Touch of Ragtime in 74, and Basin Street in 87. So there you go. Very, very accomplished man, and he's going to be missed. So he was very talented and very accomplished. So one of the interesting things that I was reading in this was he's an immigrant from Russia. He's a Russian immigrant. His grandparents were Russian immigrants, I should say, and they changed their surname from Slobodkin to Bokin. So I don't know where Siegel came from, but his maternal grandparents changed their name from that. His oldest brother, John, worked in hops brokerage. I don't even know what hops brokerage is, but, just kind of interesting. Siegel's family was Jewish, but he was raised secular. A paternal grandfather ran for governor of Massachusetts as a socialist. When asked if he had a bar mitzvah, he stated, "I'm afraid not. I went to a Passover Seder at Groucho Marx once, and he kept saying, 'What do we get when do we get to the wine?' So that's my Jewish experience. I went to a friend's bar mitzvah, but that was the only time I was in the temple Beth Shalom. And Jewish life wasn't happening much at the time. People's car tires were slashed at the front of the temple. I was once kicked down a flight of stairs by some kids from the local parochial school. So he became interested in acting at 9 when he saw Alan Ladd's This Gun for Hire. Alan Ladd, that was I remember Alan Ladd from a game show, I think. When his father died in 1947, Siegel moved to New York City with his mother. He graduated from George School, a Quaker boarding school in Pennsylvania in 1951, and attended Haverton College. He graduated from Columbia University in 1955, Bachelor of Arts in Performing Arts and Drama. He played banjo at Haverton and Columbia, where he played with a Dixieland band and that had several names. When he booked a gig, he would bill the group as Bruno Lynch and the Imperial Jazz Band. The group, which later settled on the name Red Onion Jazz Band, played at Siegel's first wedding. He was in the U.S. Army, where he played in a band called Colonel Bruno's Sad Sack 6. So, there you go. You're going to be missed. I thought he was definitely one of the best parts of that show. So, anyway, now we can move on. Let's see here. Let's see. I need to get this copied and put it here. All right. Now, so that's that. Now, I decided I'm going to get the vaccine for the coronavirus. I'm tired of being, afraid to go out. So I kind of figured it's a must-to-have, and I just decided that I'm tired of living in uncertainty. And granted, the virus doesn't stop you from getting it, necessarily, because there's going to be all kinds of different versions of that. But it'll give me a better chance, and so I decided I'm going to do it. Oh, I see I didn't start that. Well, how did I miss that? Let's start it now. Trash Talking Radio Tuesday night. It's the best night of the week. And, okay, so I'm going to get the... I'm scheduled to see the COVID-19 people at... April 14th was the first appointment I could get, so... Hopefully that'll work out. And I'm going through like a drive-through injection place. It's a community college that is going to be set up for that. So that's kind of cool. But, you know, overall, I just hate not having any power over this virus thing. So this will be the best way we can combat it. And, you know, I know there are some people that had an adverse reaction to the vaccine, but I think I want to try it and see if it makes me feel a little better. All right. Okay, so we can move on now. We can move on to... I don't have a lot of entertainment stuff from the entertainment industry this week, but I got a lot of stuff from the crime side of stuff. So I want to kind of talk about some of those things. But before that, we're going to talk about the entertainment side. Competitors react to the American Ninja Warrior news split decision. So now they're going to have a little... I mean, in the past you had one route, and you could only go one route, and if you don't do it, you're out. This is interesting how they're going to be doing this. They're going to have a choice. They're going to have a split of where you're going to go. You have to choose which one of the two obstacles you're going to do. It says, yesterday we had the great pleasure of announcing a new, huge new twist coming for Season 13. Both the qualifying courses and the semifinals will involve a split decision, a point where the ninjas have to choose between two obstacles. That, to me, is interesting, because if you were in a ninja situation, you would have other situations that you would have to choose between. So, you know, it could be, you know, it could be an interesting... I think it would be interesting to do it that way. So I'm all for that. I think that could make it interesting. But you know, the other thing, it's if you make a wrong decision, you could screw yourself out of being in the... because you're not all going to do the same thing. And the people that go earlier are going to have a disadvantage because they're going to, you know, do... Well, as always, you know, the people that start earlier or have an earlier... run will have a disadvantage because they have to figure it out, and the other people, you know, can watch them as they're going. So if they screw it up, they can figure out the best way to do it. I remember there was one year, it was I think it was what's his name? His last name is Bull. He was a newbie his first time, I think, there, and he got to the point where he was on the course. He watched other people, and they all were having problems with this. It was like a giant ball. You had to figure out how you were going to hold on to that giant ball. And he ended up flipping upside down and doing it different from everybody else because everybody else was failing at it. That was interesting. And it could be that will be to your advantage if you're later on in the course. So, I don't know. It's going to make for some interesting obstacles. It says in the finals they can pick upper body obstacle, or they can pick a tough balance obstacle in position 9 in the course. I mean, some people don't do good with balances, and some people are probably, like if there's a lot of upper body things, you want to save your upper body for the end. So you never know how that could work until it actually happens. And yeah, it's gonna be interesting. I'm definitely glad that they are getting back into another season this year, and I guess they're probably going to be in the same situation they were last time as far as having the no audiences again. So it could be well, we'll see how it works. I like the idea though of them having the split decision thing. I think I like that. So, because then they can play to their strengths instead of having to worry about their weaknesses, and it could give them an advantage. But if you only have one chance to run it, which you usually only do, Well, wait a minute. Here is this, this isn't a video, is it? Okay. That's just talking about the split decision thing again. So, yeah, I definitely think it'll be fun. So, all right, next. Kendall Jenner. Man threatens to shoot her dead. Judge grants a restraining order. Oh boy. You know, I really feel that it's weird that people hate. I mean, you can hate somebody, but why would you want to shoot them dead? I mean, someone you never met. I'm assuming it's someone she never met. So, I don't know. I don't know why that they let people bother them so much that they want to kill them. But it says here, Kendall beelined to court and got a judge to make her a temporary restraining order to protect her from a 24-year-old man named Malik Balker, which she claims traveled across the country to gun her down. According to the legal docs, Kendall claimed an LAPD detective told her Thursday of Balker's alleged plan. She says police told her Balker planned to buy an illegal firearm to shoot her and then himself. Those people. It's hard to believe. So, wonder if this is working. Oh yeah, it is. Good. Just checking to see if my YouTube is working. Sometimes my YouTube just doesn't work, and no matter what I do, I can't get it to work. So, I always get worried about that. Actually, I didn't look to see. I should. I'm going to look up top here, make sure that everything... Yep, that's working. That's working. Okay. Okay. And Twitter's working too. Good. I like it when it works, when it's all working. That means the plan has come together. Anyway, in the docs, it says here that Kendall claims police told her Balker is being held on a temporary psychiatric hold at a local hospital and warned her he could be released soon. What should be noted is Jenner had a massive team of armed security guards at her home that monitor the property 24/7. If someone like Balker were to step foot, they'd be immediately apprehended before getting anywhere near her. Kendall claims she's never met the guy, but the alleged threats are causing severe emotional stress and anxiety. I could tell you that if I found out people were coming out to kill me, I'd have a little bit of anxiety about that. You don't want to feel that, you know, your life is threatened, especially from some guy that don't even know you. But it's sad. It really is sad that people do scare people like that. But hopefully it's not anything. So she can get on with her life. Be nice to have that security, though, of having a force to look after you. I mean, if it happened to someone like me, we don't have any security force to take care of us except our dog, you know. And my dog's not going to do me much good because, well, he's got cancer and, you know, just kind of sad. Anyway, all right, so that's Kendall. Here's a shocker. President Biden's dog Major walking White House lawn again, looking like a good boy. Now, if I'm not mistaken, it wasn't that long ago that the dog was banned from the White House. So somehow he must know somebody in high places to get him back there. But, and I wonder if this guy that's walking the dog is like one of the security guys there. And if he is, I feel sorry for him. Well, maybe I shouldn't because he's being paid pretty well to walk a dog. But President Biden's four-legged friend is feeling himself again at 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue. He looks happy to be back at the White House after a brief banishment. The German Shepherd, Major, had his tail wagging as he took a stroll around the White House lawn. Wonder who cleans up after the dog. Does that guy in the suit clean up after him? But he wasn't allowed to roam free. He'll have to prove himself. For now, he's on a leash. and he's muzzle-free. So, yeah, we'll see how long he gets to stay there, but Major and Pontius, the other German Shepherd, were sent packing earlier this month after the rescue's chompers made contact with a White House staff member. But the trainer in Delaware apparently did a good job. So, he's been rehabilitated. Kind of funny. All right. This is an interesting story. Even though it's not about the United States, I find it interesting. Some things that you'll do. Icelandic man gets naked next to an erupting volcano. Yeah. I don't think I'd be that inclined to be around a volcano naked or not. I would think that would be a bad place to be. But anyway, stripping off a few layers when things heat up can often be the most natural thing in the world. Few of us, however, would attempt in front of a large crowd of hundreds while stood in front of a volcano spewing lava. You know, it's funny, I remember a long time ago when Mount St. Helens blew and there was all kinds of lava and stuff. I just wouldn't want to be around anything like that because it's unpredictable. And clothed or not, I don't want to get burned. But the adventure guide, Sven, what's his name? Sven Snorri Sighvatsson, has gone viral for doing just that. A visit to the Iceland volcano. Just, here's a video of it. I think that would be pretty cool. So, we got HBO Max. Help.
We must fight together now. We'll die. You're a dragon. Be a dragon.
There we go. Gotcha. So, there you go. Okay, now, here's the volcano. That's amazing. Why is they're making hot dogs on the lava? Look at that. That's just crazy. People are flocking to see this volcanic eruption in Iceland.
What was surprising was
the colors of the orange grew much
deeper.
Much deeper than
what you'd expect. So, yeah, it's absolutely breathtaking.
We are just here to look at the people and see that everything is okay. And
that's a police officer.
That the people don't go too close to the lava.
It erupted on March 19th. That's got to be an amazing sight. I don't know that I'd want to be near it. Pretty sure I don't want to be near it.
So it's quite an interesting eruption. It didn't really begin with a strong bang, but instead we've had this fantastic earthquake swarm with probably 50,000 earthquakes in a month. And so the magma had been gradually rising towards the surface and is now producing a relatively small eruption compared to the last one in Iceland.
It's amazing. It shows Mother Nature still wins. The craziness of the whole thing is that, you know, it's that powerful and there's really nothing we could do about it. We have to pretty much accept it for what it is.
I don't care how many demons he's fought, how many hells. He's never fought us.
Yeah. I saw that. That's the four. Oh, whoa! I didn't mean to see him. That's the guy being naked in front of the volcano. I'm surprised the cops didn't pull him away for that, but I guess it's not illegal to be naked in front of a earthquake. I don't know. Maybe it is. I don't know if it is or not. So, all right, that's that. Found that really fascinating. And then we got someone who wanted to cook bacon and eggs on the volcano. Hey, you got free service to do your bacon and eggs. I don't know that I want the bacon and eggs on. What's this? What's this one? Oh, okay, that's a wrestling thing. Yeah, bacon and eggs on the dirt. You might as well say it's on the dirt. I'd want to. If I had a pan, I might be interested in doing that, but I don't know. Not interested in putting my bacon and eggs right on the volcano. So let's see if they have a picture of the guy doing his bacon and eggs. I guess not. Let's see. There were dozens of people to move away from the lava, just meters behind them, to ensure that no visitors get hurt. And trying to see, well, it doesn't say anything about the bacon and eggs. I feel like I've been cheated here. Huh. Well, it doesn't say anything about it. Where's the bacon and egg thing? Yeah. Anyway, the only way I'd do it, like I said, is if I had a pan or something to cook it on. Like those guys that had those hot dogs, throw it right on there. I guess in essence, it wouldn't be bad because the guys would be. It's too hot to. I don't know. Anyway, that's what they did. That's the big thing now, I guess, is doing that kind of thing. In Maryland, a bomb squad detonates a live Civil War cannonball. See, I didn't know that cannonballs could be detonated. I thought cannonballs were they were sent with a cannon. I didn't know they exploded. So that was news to me. I really thought that was that the situation was that these cannonballs just get shot out of the cannon and they weren't going to explode. But I guess I am wrong about all of that because, obviously if they had to. That's interesting. I think I'll talk about that too. So as far as I can tell, it says here, a bomb squad safely deactivated a live Civil War era piece of ammunition after it was discovered in Maryland last week. It's funny that we still find those things from time to time, bombs that have not been detonated, weapons that have not been diffused or exploded or anything. So it's kind of interesting to me that they are still out there, that we still run into these things. A homeowner contacted the state fire marshal after being given what seemed to be an unexploded cannonball that a member found in the Monocacy battlefield in Frederick, Maryland, about 50 miles west of Baltimore. Officials confirmed that the explosive was live. Bomb technicians moved the cannonball to Beaver Creek Quarry in Hagerstown, where they conducted an emergency disposal. As proven today, the finding of military ordnance from the Civil War is not uncommon in Maryland, and these devices pose the same threat as the day they were initially manufactured. So people were encouraged to report these discoveries. In 2008, a man who collected Civil War relics died after a cannonball he was trying to restore exploded. The next year, a Pennsylvania man was charged when he accidentally fired a 2-pound cannonball into his neighbor's home. Ugh. Interesting that it would be how big a 2-pound cannonball would be, because that cannonball there is that had to be more than 2 pounds. That had to be, I would imagine. And I wonder what's in it that makes it explode. If there's gunpowder in there, or what makes that cannonball explode. So that makes it a whole other thing. I may have to do some investigating on cannonballs. So anyway, this is one I just found. It said here, 12-year-old boy left brain dead after a TikTok blackout challenge. TikTok is a worthless thing as far as I'm concerned. I looked at TikTok stuff and I kept saying, what what is it that people are fascinated by this by? So, hi. So his twin brother was found him with a shoelace wrapped around his neck. 12-year-old Colorado boy was left brain dead after attempting a TikTok blackout challenge. Joshua Helasus, I think is the name, was found unconscious on the bathroom floor by his twin brother on March 23rd, who tried to resuscitate him. According to the family, the child had choked himself with a shoelace to see how long he could hold his breath. The game has actually been around for years and is sometimes known as the Pass-Out Challenge, the game of choking, speed dreaming, the feigning game, but it's currently gaining traction on TikTok. So the family wrote on a GoFundMe. I guess let's look at their GoFundMe. Holy cow! They got $144,000 raised on his fight for his life. They're trying to raise $200,000. That's crazy. So yeah, it says here Josh was a 12-year-old boy who was in critical condition after partaking in a viral internet game called the Blackout Challenge, which dares participants to choke themselves until they lose consciousness. The game has actually been around for years. Yeah, I read that. See, everyone knows Joshua can tell how intelligent he is. Yeah, real intelligent that he choked himself to death. That's crazy. Well, I hope he doesn't die. I hope he gets better, but that's just insane. I don't know why people do that stuff. Just to be sure. Okay. Oh, he's brain dead. Oh man, that's even worse. That's worse than dead. Now his family's stuck with a brain dead child, and they don't. I mean, jeez. Oh, yeah. That's sad. I don't know. That's crazy. He's a young kid too. It says last year, a 15-year-old died in Oklahoma after reportedly partaking in the Benadryl challenge, which dared participants to chug enough of the medicine to hallucinate. Oh man. Should just give up these challenges. They're too dangerous to look at. That's sad. So, he's not the most intelligent kid anymore. He's going to be brain dead. That's sad. That's really, really sad. Anyway. All right. Oh, close that. I got, yeah, let me see here. I have this, let me see where I put it. Hope I got it. If I don't got it, I'm really stupid. Nope, that's not it. That's not what we're looking for. Where is the Google one? Where's the Google one at? There it is. Okay. No, that's not Google. Where's the Google one at? All right. Hold on. Got to figure this out. I had that stuff up here. Okay, let's close this. Where do we close it? Where is it? It's this way. There we go. Animation. There we go. All right. Oh, wait, where is it? All right. What do I do with it? Okay, this is funny. I don't know what I did with that video.